So, what is sepsis? We've talked about this before, but today we're really going to talk about this. How do you really get sepsis? So, sepsis is actually, you have to have an infection of any kind, fungal, viral, or bacterial, in order to get this condition or this complication. This is also known as a complication to many types of infections. Bacterial, fungal, as I just said, and viral. But what is this condition? Why does this make it so dangerous? Well, this specific shock any type of shock likes to damage and attack the organs, such as heart, liver, kidneys, mostly the kidneys with sepsis. Sepsis, when you have it, you'll actually realize that with sepsis, you actually don't pee at all. Or you actually notice that you haven't gone all day. And it could actually be almost the next day before you actually realize you haven't gone all day. And whenever you notice that, the sad part about it is you're actually usually too late by that time, and that sepsis is already at its late stage, which not only does that mean it's going to kill you, it means you're actually about to die in probably a couple of hours, because it will kill you in under 12 hours without any type of care or without any type of treatment. Now, you might be thinking, for something that bad, you'd think that it would kill you a lot quicker. Hey, your body is your body. It could kill you. It depends if you have other medical conditions. Other medical conditions, yeah, there's a possibility that thing could kill you in probably 5 minutes. You don't know. It depends on the severity of sepsis, the severity of the infection that caused sepsis, and it all depends. Symptoms are a lack of, it's like unconsciousness, lightheadedness, tachycardia, hyperthermia. Tachycardia is a high heartbeat of like 100 and some to 200, and oh boy. And another thing that's really bad about sepsis is the fact that it could cause hyperthermia, high fever of 103 to 104 degrees. Your highest temperature that has ever been recorded is 114. Now, I don't really think that could cause a high, I don't think that necessarily will go up that high, but if it does, well, you're definitely going to have very bad, complications to that high fever. Like, I don't know, vegetative state, whatever may happen. It all depends on how it does to your body. Now, what are the bacterial infections? Well, one thing you can have is either viral meningitis can have a complication that will cause sepsis. You can have bacterial meningitis, which is also pretty bad, because bacteria is the most dangerous type of meningitis, and it will kill you, just like viral will. But what it is, another very dangerous thing that you can have with this is another thing that actually is far worse. It's also known as necrotizing fasciitis, which is a flesh-eating bacteria infection that will basically kill you in under 10 minutes of having it, possibly. Now, this can go unnoticed, as it can actually be a couple of scratches on your arm or pimples that can later turn into where your entire arm has to be amputated just because it's a couple dots you didn't think were serious, but they are. So this actually is a very quick infection that will cause sepsis in the same day you actually get the worst part of it. Now, usually this will go untreated, the necrotizing fasciitis, because it basically makes it look like just a normal pimple or a cut or whatever. Then it turns into just like with sepsis, basically. I'll talk about that first, and we'll get back into it. Sepsis will cause many symptoms, and it will also cause many causes of it, which will be a cut. It could be just a simple cut that could turn into basically your kidneys fail, just over some simple cut. And that's true. That can happen. But what's more realistic is the fact that necrotizing fasciitis can actually cause sepsis in under 10 to 20 minutes, maybe actually a day. Now, the weird thing about this is sepsis is a complication to necrotizing fasciitis, and the thing about this is usually complications of other infections take up to a long time, maybe a month or two, because those are complications. But sepsis with necrotizing fasciitis happens under a day or a week. So that's why it's pretty serious to get necrotizing fasciitis and sepsis taken care of. So I hope you learned something new with sepsis. I'll see you next one. Peace out.